Hillary Clinton is always in hot water, yet, she's never held accountable for all the crimes she commits. She and her rapey husband are the perfect examples of elitist privilege. Now, however, Hillary, a lawyer, may have to pay a price, as the Arkansas bar is weighing potential punishment for the former First Lady, who is not very popular in that neck of the woods. The punishment involves Clinton's repeated lies under oath to Congress. From Washington Times, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton escaped criminal charges last year, but her legal troubles may not be over. The Arkansas State Bar has promised a decision by next month on disciplinary action. And the State Department continues to probe Mrs. Clinton's mishandling of classified information, with a night award deciding whether she and several top aides should maintain their access to classified information at the State Department. The department's investigation is ongoing, officials said in a letter to Senator Charles E. Grassley, which the Iowa Republican released earlier this month. The department said Mrs. Clinton still has access to documents created or reviewed during her time in office. Meanwhile, some 7 aides have access to limited classified information, the department confirmed. It says their access is also under review. Mrs. Clinton sent and received thousands of emails with material now deemed classified, including some with top-secret information, from a secret account she maintained on a server she kept at her home in New York. The FBI probed her email use but declined to suggest charges against her. Then FBI Director James B. Comey said she was too inept with technology for him to prove she knowingly put national security at risk. But the issue continues to dog her, not only at the State Department but as a lawyer. T. Clevenger, a New York lawyer, filed an attorney misconduct complaint last year against Mrs. Clinton in Arkansas, accusing her of dishonest behavior and lying under oath in testimony to Congress. In an email Wednesday, Michael E. Harmon, Deputy Director of the State Bar's Office of Professional Conduct, told Mr. Clevenger he's still working the matter. "Is my hope to have something to you by the middle of July at the latest," Mr. Harmon wrote. Mrs. Clinton's ability to practice law in Arkansas has been suspended for her failure to keep up on continuing education requirements, but it could be reinstated. Mr. Clevenger is also asking for discipline in other venues against Mrs. Clinton's lawyers during the email fiasco, David Kendall, Cheryl Mills and Heather Samuelson. His initial complaints in Maryland were blocked, but he's sued to compel an investigation.